It has been a very hot and sunny day with fresh and gusty northwesterly winds. A total fire ban in place across 8 New South Wales regions, including Sydney. Penrith, Richmond, Camden, Cronulla and the airport, all the hottest places to be in Sydney today, reaching 37 degrees, 36 the top in Blacktown, Liverpool, Gosford and the city. Balmoral Beach absolutely packed with school holiday makers trying to escape the heat. The water temperature hovering around 19 degrees. Across New South Wales, we saw rain moving from the southwest with damaging winds across alpine areas reaching more than 110 kilometres an hour. In contrast, the north was very hot and sunny, reaching a top of 30 degrees in Newcastle, 33 in Dubbo and Narrabri. Tonight, a warning for damaging winds and heavy rain remains in place for the Snowy Mountains, as well as parts of the south coast, the southwest, Riverina and southern tablelands. Tomorrow, a low front and troughs will bring more heavy rain, storms and strong winds across the southeast. Tomorrow, we'll see heavy rain across much of New South Wales. We're expecting a widespread 10 to 80 millimetres, but there could be isolated falls of more than 100 millimetres. It will be milder than today, especially in the south. We're only heading for tops in the high teens right across the Riverina, 23 in Batemans Bay and Mudgee. But the winds will stick around. A strong to gale force wind warning along most of the New South Wales coast. And there's a total fire ban in place for the Greater Hunter, the Northern Slopes and the northwest regions. Sydney will be dry and mostly sunny tomorrow morning with moderate to fresh northwesterly winds. Cloud will start to increase during the afternoon with showers likely, as well as a possible storm. Then tomorrow night is looking cloudy with showers and there's a warning for dangerous surf. We are expecting 2 to 9 millimetres of rain across our city and coastal suburbs, a heavier 3 to 15 millimetres across our west. Heading for a top of 30 degrees in Richmond, Penrith and Blacktown, 29 in Parramatta and Liverpool, 28 on the way for Terry Hills and 29 in the city. That is 7 degrees warmer than average. Let's take a look ahead. Windy but sunny on Thursday, a top of 23 degrees. A shower or two on Friday, heading for a cooler 21. Just a possible shower across the weekend with tops of 19 to 20 degrees, with sunshine again next week and those lows ranging from 20 down to 11 degrees. In our west, sunny and 22 on Thursday, partly cloudy and 24 degrees on Friday, with fine tops of 21 to 22 across the weekend and lows range from 20 down to 8 by Friday morning, Pete.
Amber, thank you.
Hello again. After an extremely warm and windy night, showers arrived in Melbourne early this morning. There's been 18 millimetres in the city and that early maximum of 22 is flattering. The temperature sat in the mid-teens throughout the afternoon. There's been some big rainfall totals in the outer east. Since 9 a.m, Ferny Creek has recorded 48 millimetres. There's been 31 at Yarra Glen, 30 at Scoresby. Gale force winds overnight reached 104 kilometres an hour at Werribee. They calmed down in Melbourne once the showers arrived, but they have continued to lash other parts of the state, especially alpine areas. This afternoon, Mount Hotham and Mount Buller both clocked gusts of more than 130 kilometres an hour. Heavy rainfall has also started to develop through eastern parts of Victoria. For fire-affected areas in Gippsland, showers arrived mid-afternoon and totals of around 25 to 40 millimetres so far came as a relief, along with a southwesterly wind change. But unfortunately, the extreme weather is set to continue in the east. These areas in orange remain under a severe weather warning for damaging winds and heavy rainfall, which could lead to flash flooding. A number of catchments in the east are likely to be impacted by minor to moderate flooding and isolated major flooding from tomorrow. A low pressure system is set to develop and could bring 6-hourly rainfall totals of 50 to 70 millimetres tonight and possible 24-hour figures of 90 to 150 millimetres. Taking a look at our capitals for tomorrow, partly cloudy in Brisbane, 26. They may have a few light showers. Late showers for Sydney, 29 degrees, 16 for Hobart, showers for Adelaide and also 16. Back home, most of eastern Victoria can expect rainfall totals of 40 up to 60 millimetres, higher totals through the eastern ranges, possibly 110 millimetres at Falls Creek. And Falls Creek Road has been closed due to the weather event. Most places will drop to single figures overnight, a low of 4 on the way for Hamilton, and daytime temperatures only reaching the low to mid-teens, up to 18 at Wodonga and 19 at Mildura, with possible storms in the north. Southwesterly winds will push in tonight, so we'll wake to a much colder day tomorrow. Maximums of 13 and 14 degrees, 15 at Moorabbin. Rainfall totals will depend on where that low positions itself, but it could be very wet again, up to 30 millimetres at Pakenham. Showers also for Geelong tomorrow, up to 6 millimetres, a top of 15. In the city, a low of 10, a top of 14, with between 3 and 15 millimetres in showers. Southwesterly winds are here all week, so we'll notice a drop in temperatures. A windy morning on Thursday, but the showers will start to ease, 16 degrees. A morning shower on Friday, 14, cloudy on Saturday and 15. Breaks of sunshine Sunday and Monday, 16 degrees and 17 next Tuesday. The showers will continue tonight. We'll have an overnight low of 10 degrees. A cloudy Wednesday with showers between 3 and 15 millimetres and a top of 14 degrees when it rains at Paws Beach.
Certainly does.
Time now for your full weather forecast. Gary, how strong will those winds be tomorrow?
Well, Melissa, a strong wind warning's been issued for the Gold and Sunshine Coast. It's mainly the coastal fringe where the winds will get up to about 60 kilometres per hour, up to about 40k in the city. We had some pretty decent gusts out of the northeast today. Tomorrow they'll be 10 more northerly and temperatures not quite as warm. Perfectly clear here this evening, but we could wake up to a brief shower. There's a couple of light showers in the forecast throughout tomorrow morning. Let's have a look at temperatures over southeast Queensland for today, and they were pretty close to average for October, mostly mid-20s. The highest temps today were recorded in Gatton, Bow Desert and Ipswich with 29 degrees. Toowoomba, along with Redcliffe and the Sunshine Coast, 26. Here in Brisbane, 27. The weather map, a cold front and a low will deliver heavy rain and strong winds across the southeast corner of the country and even some alpine snow. A band of thunderstorms forming in Queensland's southern and central interior will track eastwards during the day. For the capitals, a shower or two for Adelaide, showers increasing in Melbourne and Sydney, rain in Canberra tomorrow, shower or two in Darwin, sunny for Alice Springs. Queensland partly cloudy and warm for the north coast, the lower Burdekin. There is the chance of a shower for the central coast and Whitsundays. A couple of showers around the Capricornia and a possible shower for the Wide Bay and Burnett. Inland, hot and sunny for the north and central west, but afternoon showers and thunderstorms firing up through the Maranoa. Here in the southeast, look, a partly cloudy day, slight chance of a shower throughout tomorrow morning, strengthening northerly winds up to about 40 kilometres per hour. Daytime temperatures mostly mid-20s, 28 the top for Ipswich and up to 30 in Gatton. Moreton Bay, the northeast is 15 to 20 knots, attending northerly to 25 knots, could even see some gusts up to 30 knots. Brisbane, cloudy, a possible shower, low of 19 and a high of 26 degrees. 7-day outlook, well, a morning shower Thursday with a chance of a thunderstorm. Mostly sunny Friday and 28. A little bit of cloud over the weekend, 25 Saturday, 24 Sunday. Ipswich, chance of a shower and thunderstorm Thursday, fine Friday and 29. Partly cloudy weekend, 27 Saturday, 26 Sunday. For the Gold Coast, morning showers and a possible thunderstorm Thursday, fine Friday and 26. A shower or two over the weekend, 24 Saturday, 23 Sunday. Sunshine Coast, afternoon showers and storms Thursday, clearing to a fine Friday and 26, a shower or two and 23 degrees across Saturday, Sunday and even Monday at this stage. But we could wake up to a morning shower. Not a lot in it though, guys.
Thanks, Gary.
Let's get to the weather. Here's Jessica.
Thankfully, Brenton, we have some calmer conditions through the southern suburbs this evening after what's been a very blustery 24 hours. In fact, the southern suburbs really copping the brunt of not only the winds but also the power outages. In the city, well, for all that bluster, it was the storms and the winds that really got us there. Temperature-wise, around 20 degrees in the CBD today. And then across the suburbs, those winds really rocketed through, didn't they? In fact, we had wind gusts exceeding 100 kilometres per hour with 100 and, over 100 k's an hour here through the southern suburbs and 94 k's an hour at the airport. Around 2 to 4 millimetres of rain in the southern gauges and 20 degrees at Noarlunga. Up north, Port Augusta copped a 107 kilometre wind gusts and Whyalla 102. Storms have been rolling across the north all afternoon, and even now they're still cracking on up there. The biggest rain tally was 10 millimetres at Pinnaroo. It was 21 at Murray Bridge and 19 at Keith. Now have a look on the charts where the next lot of air is coming from. Those arrows are ripping up from the south, dragging a whole lot of cold air over us tomorrow. It's been even windier interstate with near 130k wind gusts out at Thredbo in New South Wales, and a lot of heat pumping into that state too, with Sydney again 12 to 15 degrees above the October average today. Tomorrow though, the colder air arrives both interstate and here in SA, where we are now a chance of hail and more showers. Showers could ease throughout the day and it will be cold, just 13 degrees for Clare, 15 degrees for Victor Harbour tomorrow with showers easing, 16 for Naracoorte and 15 for Mount Gambier. It's such a weird day because the cool air is not reaching all the way up through the far northeast, and so we in fact still have extreme fire danger ratings for that region tomorrow, while at the same time the cold, wet and windy weather for the rest of the state has prompted a sheep grazier's alert for numerous regions and still a marine wind warning in place for the Spencer Gulf. On local waters around Adelaide, southwesterlies up to 25 knots north of Brighton. In Adelaide, showers on and off throughout the day tomorrow and the risk of small hail. Just 15 degrees for Noarlunga, 14 for Mount Barker and 16 degrees in the city. It should clear up in the afternoon though, and it is a clearing trend for the rest of the week. We're up to 18 degrees on Thursday, 19 degrees on Friday and into the low 20s, looking fine on the weekend.
Yeah, interesting indeed. Thanks so much, Jessica.